Does the title interest you? Busy doing nothing. I sometimes wonder whether our modern ways of living has turned us into professional avoiders of empty space. Like, if you're in a queue, do you check your phone? If you're in a meeting, are you multitasking? If you're in transit traveling somewhere, are you finishing up work while traveling? And heaven forbid we sit quietly with our own thoughts for a while. Who knows what might happen, right? And yet I find that so strange because some of the best things in my life have arrived in moments where I was doing nothing important. I really hope you can relate to this as I answer the question for myself, which is, when have my best ideas arrived? Rarely while answering emails, rarely while racing between meetings, rarely while checking off a to-do list, more often while watching the rain, doing the dishes, taking a shower, staring out of a window, going for a walk, lying awake, waiting for sleep, or sitting quietly with a cup of coffee. I know this is true for me. Some of my clearest thinking happens in those in-between moments. And where in those spaces, something fascinating also happens. I hear myself, not in a dramatic or mystical way. Just my thoughts, my opinions, my questions, my commentary on life. And honestly, I've discovered something surprisingly beautiful. I am quite entertaining company. That's so much for humility, right? If someone projected my internal conversations onto a screen, it would be a good show. I know that. Because there are debates, negotiations, and random observations, conversations that go absolutely nowhere, and occasionally something wise. It's basically like a democracy. By me, for me, and with me. And for years, I thought empty space was where productivity went to die. Now I'm beginning to think empty space is where I finally get a chance to speak. Perhaps you have also equated space with inefficiency. If there's a gap, fill it. If there's silence, talk. If there's time, schedule it. As though every empty space is a problem waiting to be solved. Who taught us this? Utter nonsense. Think about this. Music needs silence. Conversations need pauses. Gardens need space. Breathing requires inhale and exhale. Imagine if you only inhaled. That's what many of our lives look like. More information, more activity, more productivity, more noise, and then we wonder why we feel so exhausted. One of the unexpected gifts of choosing a quieter life has been discovering how much appears when there is space for it. And this choice I made when COVID happened. And the years that followed my decision to step away from a noisier version of life looked less impressive on paper because it's less urgent, less rushing, less proving, and somehow more of everything that mattered. More clarity, more creativity, more peace, more self-awareness, and more of me. I had kept myself busy enough. Had I done that, probably I would have missed some of the most important conversations of my life, the ones I was having with myself. And perhaps that's what I'm really talking about today. Not laziness or inactivity or checking out from life, but making enough room for life to catch up with you. Because what if doing nothing is where doing something begins from? What if that is where creativity, clarity, and ideas arrive? Healing happens, peace is felt, not because we're trying, but because we finally stopped trying. And perhaps that's the invitation I want to leave you with today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Okay? And at some point, put down the phone, close the laptop, leave something undone. It's okay. And sit for a few minutes and simply listen. What is the conversation happening inside your beautiful head? What are your words? What are you hearing yourself say? Because maybe you discover something surprising. The person you've been waiting, the person you have been too busy to spend time with, might be someone worth getting to know.